A very good morning. I'm going line with the matrix number 66063. Today I'll be talking about Japan's agricultural sector as well as Malaysia and how Malaysia could implement from Japan. Japan is a country well known for the advances in technology. Even though agriculture is the biggest economical activity in Japan, they are still facing the inadequacy of farmland due to most of it being used for farming. Therefore, Japan is more focused on agri-tech farming revolution to create a sustainable market, to create a sustainable farming, as well as to increase productivity, lower cost, and use lesser resources. Whereas Malaysia's agricultural sector is more focused on traditional labor-based method, which has induced a high labor cost as well as it's time-consuming. Therefore, Malaysia could definitely benefit by implementing Japan's technology in their farming to increase their work efficiency as well as productivity. Looking from the perspective of Malaysia's agricultural sector, they could incorporate three most commonly used technological methods in Japan, and that is digital farming, cloud computing, and handling. Water, fertilizer, experience, and knowledge are essential to agriculture. But the most common and biggest problem faced by agriculture around the globe is water shortages. Inexperienced farmers, they tend to overuse water and fertilizer, therefore causing the wasted fertilizer to flow to groundwater. Internet of Things and artificial intelligence are coming into wider use in Japan to spread sustainable farming. Japan uses this Internet of Things and artificial intelligence to turn that know-how into data so that it can be used more widely. Okay, so this is called digital farming. It will take us farming which is relying on intuition and experience into farming optimized with data. According to Dr. Xavier, the Ministry of Water, Land and Resources, Malaysia, 6 states in Malaysia such as Negeri Sembilan, Kedah, Johor, Kelantan, Perak, and Pahang will face water shortages due to the hot and humid weather due to lack of rainfall. Therefore, Malaysia can take advantage of the advances digital farming has made in fertigation, which is determining the right amount of water and fertilizer to keep the soil in proper condition. Therefore, by adopting digital farming, Malaysia will not only be able to save water, they'll also be able to keep the agricultural products fresh and healthy. In addition to that, Pharma Market Intelligence Division have already developed a SDVI system, which is either known as Supply Demand Virtual Information System, whereby it is used to acquire and disseminate data and report on price information. Therefore, I feel that Malaysia's government definitely has the ability to improve the existing system to implement digital farming. Implementing digital farming is not only inexpensive and highly efficient, but it will also help to raise the value of farming. Next is cloud computing. Cloud computing is a system made by Fujitsu and has been widely used in Japan. Cloud computing is those that are created to detect rain predictions of environmental humidity levels with the technique of placing as many sensors at the location of the plant. The data received by the sensor is synchronized into one of them and can be accessed through a smartphone or a tablet. Okay, so in Malaysia, weather conditions are just as unpredictable as in Japan. The climatic factors, as expressed by the amount of rainfall, sunshine hours, temperature, relative humidity, and length of the drought period, result in year-to-year variability of crop production. Therefore, Malaysia should implement the use of cloud computing as well as to reduce the occurrence of not being able to harvest due to the impact of unexpected weather conditions. Last but not least is handling. In Malaysia, most farmers in the agricultural sector still carries out treatments such as the spraying of pesticides by using old and manual techniques such as using conventional knapsack sprayer. This is very time consuming as it requires a long time to cover the whole land. In Japan, the provision of such treatments and spraying of fertilizers and pesticides are carried out by one person with the help of a tractor designed in such a way. With this machine, they only need a shorter period of time as well as it's easier to maintain. Other than that, a typical farm scenario in Japan would be a driverless tractor in a rice paddy field utilizing a global positioning system, both synchronized to automate cultivation and fertilization after monitoring the soil condition. For work that is harder to be automated, wearable robots with backpack have been designed to assist in harvesting and carrying produce, so more for elderly and women or female farmers. In Malaysia, the agricultural sector is more filled with elderly than youngsters. Therefore, Malaysia government should import this kind of technologies to increase the efficiency of local elderly farmers as well as to be more time effective. That would be all from me. Thank you.